Boop, beep.
Welcome, everybody, to the Infernal Brotherhood of Scruffy Looking Nerf Herders weekly review of Star Wars Clone Wars. Today, we're going to be discussing Season 1, Episode 7, Duel of the Droids. How did I do that again? Oh, it's because it's a double episode. That's what it is, or a two-part story.
Yep.
So I intentionally fucked up both.
Nice. Very clever.
I'm on one today.
All right, Duel of the Droids. The premise is the Republic is looking for a listening outpost of the Separatist army, and we're still looking for R2. Actually, they've pretty much given up on finding R2, but R2 is persistent, if nothing else, and
Absolutely.
he hacks his way by cutting through a steel wall in this freighter to send a signal out. And what do you know? Anakin and Ahsoka pick it up, and Anakin is absolutely sure that it is R2, and that there must be a listening post on the other side of it, even though at the time of the distress signal there was not, in order to not get in hot water with, Command Obi-Wan specifically.
Frickin' turd.
How's it going, William? Thanks for joining us, man. And then, of course, they hyper jump. Hyper jump. Is that how they say it? Hyper jump? Did I say a Star Trek term?
We can say that.
Okay.
We can totally say that.
Jump through hyperspace.
Oh, there you go.
Accurate. They jump through hyperspace to the originating area of this. However, it's really not, so that's a little bit strange. But they end up in the area of this actual Separatist listening outpost. The R2 unit was delivered to General Grievous by that really wonderful Trandoshan scavenger, and we actually see R2 stripped out on a table in pieces, which was kind of cool to see, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
As they discover the full extent of what is actually in this droid's memory bank, which is a shocking amount. A shocking amount of information. And then, of course, the Trandoshan Junker tries to get more money, and instead he gets a lightsaber in the spine.
I mean, you can't blame him for trying.
I'm going to put a pin in that because I want to get back to that idea real quick. And then, of course, Ahsoka and Anakin and a squad sort of just fall onto they just jump and fall on the platform. Like Jedi apparently can just fall at any distance and safely land with no knee injuries.
Well, I mean, it does make sense, especially if we go with what we've learned in the now legends about the whole force field type thing. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
All right.
I don't get the whole puffy face look that Ahsoka had, but whatever. I get it, I guess.
Yeah. All right. And then so they jump on and just sort of work their way into the building. Ahsoka takes the squad and with the intention of setting bombs and destroying the listening outpost, and Anakin goes off to find the R2 unit. Hijinks ensue. Grievous confronts Ahsoka, and Ahsoka thinks, hey, I'm a Padawan learner. I can take a fucking Jedi-killing droid. And
yeah, no problem.
Just there must be rumors about this guy's capacities, right? Like
there has to be. He has taken on at this point council fucking member, like Master Jedi.
And she's just like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah, like how the fuck can you go toe to toe with Mace Windu and survive?
Fucking believable.
Whatever.
But you go, Ahsoka.
Yeah,
you go, girl. And it turns into almost like a horror movie of hide and seek, which I really loved, and her trying to run for her life. And so it almost brought the true fearful presence of Grievous back into the Star Wars world after it was stripped away. And so I really did enjoy that part of it. But ultimately, she escapes narrowly, and then it turns out that, yes, the R5 unit or R3?
No, it's R3S6, which, you know what, Adam?
Yeah.
That's 3 6s. Oh, that means it's evil.
That's why. 6!
Yeah.
6! The droid of the beast!
Yeah, except it's the droid of the droid. because they're all droids. They're
Well, and that's another part I want to talk about because Grievous was really protective of R2. He was like, "Do not worry, I will not let anything harm you." Like he really loves droids.
yeah. Well, I love the fact that he he identifies as a droid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, admittedly, he's a cyborg,
Yeah.
but that he would prefer to be considered a droid than a cyborg.
He transitioned.
Cool on him. Yeah,
He's a trans droid.
he is trans.
Interesting.
Definitely post-op.
Yeah. Yes, he is. And so ultimately, they escape and destroy it after we get to see this really wonderful battle between the Duel of the Droids, the title itself, the battle between R2 and R3. And of course, I love seeing R2 kick ass. Like,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
he's the coolest goddamn droid. And again, he saves everyone.
Yep, of course, because that's what happens.
It's just the way it goes. In every single goddamn movie, R2 saves everyone. And no one thanks him. He never gets a medal.
And fucking Obi-Wan just wants to leave him out as space scrap.
Obi-Wan is such a dick, dude.
He is. Like, I love Obi-Wan, but
It's just a droid, Anakin.
for that, he's an asshole. It's not
Yeah.
just a droid. God damn it.
Fucking R2-D2, man. You got to know this guy by now. You lived through 3 films with him.
Yeah. Well, not at this point.
Yeah, 2.
Two.
Still, it's your freaking
That's 2 fucking
Padawan,
films.
now
That's
Jedi
10
Master.
years.
Yeah, that's a long time. For this one droid. I mean, you
Yeah.
got to show some goddamn respect. So I love this because I want to go back to what you had mentioned. Actually, now I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot to actually put a pin in it, so it kind of fell behind my desk.
Where's my pins?
God
Where's
damn
my pat in my pockets like an old man? I have a pin here somewhere. I love the idea of this is what it was. Grievous stabbed the Trandoshan scavenger in the back.
Mhm.
At some point, why would anyone ever make deals with them if they never pay them and let the story leak out? Like, why would anyone ever consider giving anything to the Separatist army if they just die?
Well, you got to imagine with the rapport that they had, this isn't the first time that he's ever sold shit to Grievous and the Separatists. At least I don't imagine it was. So he's probably been pretty well taken care of by them. Like he'll go through, I'm really stretching right now, but I'm imagining that he probably goes through after the battles and shit and, does what a scrapper does and goes through and scraps everything and then sells what he can back to the Separatists.
Right. So you think this was just a greed moment on his part?
I think he outlasted his usefulness.
Yeah.
Kind of tying up loose ends.
All right. Well, I hope I don't outlast my usefulness to you because I don't want a lightsaber in the back. Damn it.
It's fine. I'm fucking lazy, so you're good.
Okay, good. Yeah. So that was one of my favorite parts. I loved it. It was so clear to me that R3 was a spy.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire first half, last week's episode, and then this week's episode, they just, paid it home. And still Ahsoka is a stupid ass who not only thinks that she can stand up to General Grievous, a Jedi Master murderer, but she doesn't understand like the negative the negative actions of droids. Like I don't understand that.
Oh, I would put that to just her age. Like she's optimistic about everything and wants to see the good in everybody. Yeah. And also, if R3's actually a piece of shit, then that's on her for forcing it on Sky Guy.
Well, she calls R2. What does she call R3? R3?
Goldie.
Goldie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R3 is Goldie.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I fucking hate her nicknames.
It's like
You know what I would love to do?
That shit.
I would pay money for this. I'd pay like $1,000 to do this. Meet Dave Filoni, just say R2 and then bitch slap him as hard as I can. Just really? You Sky Guy? And hit him again, like pimp slap him. And just back and forth from bitch slap to pimp slap with every single little fucking hijink name that he had Ahsoka say.
I don't know. I think he gets a pass if the Mandalorian's killer, If it's
Yeah.
okay at best, then
Dude, if there's a sky
yeah,
guy in
I would.
Mandalorian.
I will fucking just quit Star Wars cold turkey altogether.
Riot in the
I'll
streets.
burn all my books.
I'll streak through Ogden and get stabbed.
I mean, that probably wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary, so I don't think he'd get stabbed.
Just don't do it on Wednesday. That's the normal day. Everyone does it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be stupid. Come on. It's called manners.
Yeah. This is going to be really telling about how stupid I am. I was getting a little bit emotional at the very end when he picked up R2 and he was like, R2's not just a droid, it's a friend.
There's nothing stupid about that.
I was like he really is.
God damn it. He is such a vital character to this entire fucking saga. It's nice. This episode I really appreciated because it stresses just how fucking important and how much a main character R2-D2 is.
Yeah, that's totally true. I don't think any other episode, certainly not today, but in memory, really does impress the sheer importance of the connection Anakin has with R2.
Mm-hmm.
And I always love that so much because Anakin, we've already seen in this series so far, and we're only 7 episodes into the first season, how seriously he takes his leadership of these clone troopers and how much he, after a couple foibles, tries his hardest to protect them. To see him take the same care and love and devotion to his droids, I think that's it builds Anakin into a character that you regret having fall, later in episode 3. Like it gives personality to this would-be monstrous character. And I don't know, I love that so much.
Well, and that's how you make a proper monster. Like if you can't empathize with him, then there's no stakes. And then he's just some guy wearing a cape with a laser sword.
Do you think that's a result of Mary Shelley? Because up until that point,
absolutely,
there was monsters were monsters. There was no humanity to them until you got Frankenstein's monster, and then suddenly we connect with it so much more now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean that ending. I mean, God, it's fucking rough. It's a goddamn horror book, and you cry because you're sad. Like they mistreat him so much, and all he wanted to do was be a part of the world that he was in. He was confused and scared.
Yep. Oh, goddamn! We got to do an episode on that.
All right, we'll make the exception of Frankenstein being a part of the Star Wars. Or, I mean, I guess you got your other show you could do it on. That makes a lot more sense.
That definitely.
Let's fucking do that.
I've already mixed the two up, so it's okay if you do too.
Yeah, I have no problem doing that. I can tie anything to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Anything.
Well, we certainly can in this case because clearly we're learning to love Anakin and understand his motivations and his character, and we know the fall is coming. And I cried at the end of episode 3. Like seeing Vader for Vader, I cried. Straight up.
I cried for different reasons.
Oh, really?
No! That was just so devastating. So devastating.
All right. I think that might be the end of this review. I don't know. Any parts you hated? Any parts you absolutely loved you want to call out?
No, I mean, this is one of those episodes that just start to finish, it's a great episode. Yeah. Like, I'll even, forgive fucking Ahsoka's dumbass comments and all that shit. Like, she says some stupid shit, but nothing too horribly major.
Yeah, certainly not in this episode. And I did really like that sort of horror hide and seek, those scenes. I thought those were really great because it did impress the terror of this guy.
Yeah, as soon as R3's light kicks on, like that's a straight up horror film.
So good.
So beautifully shot.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. And are we going to be doing one next week? Are you back?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm back Friday. So we're definitely on because, we got the show proper.
We have a live show.
Yes, we do.
A Darth Bane show.
Fuck yeah, you guys better pull your dicks out and beat them hard just like us.
Gosh. I mean, I just normally do that anyway, but definitely with Darth Bane.
Well, it'd be weird if it was just the two of us doing it while our wives watch, and the people listening to the show don't do it at the same time. Like, that's just fucking goofy.
Oh man, yeah. I wonder why we don't have an audience.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, so let us know what you thought of this episode. I'm trying to bring it back. Let us know what you thought of this episode, and if you agree or disagree with any of the points that we may or may not have made. I'm not sure we made any points.
Nope.
But next time we're going to do episode 8, and who knows? Maybe it'll be a really, really good one, or a really, really bad one, or there'll be a little sky guy in it.
I don't know. The title, Bombad Jedi, I'm pretty sure this is the return of Jar Jar.
This is Darth Jar Jar in full form.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, everyone. Enjoy the reviews. Check out, rewatch the shows if you have an opportunity, because they are really good. They're entertaining.
You
I love the World War II sort of newsreel intro.
Oh my god! That's every time we set up one of these, I really think, all right, fuck doing an intro. I'm just gonna put on my best Tom Kane impersonation and do it. But Tom Kane's awesome, and I can't, so I don't.
Man. Fake it till you make it, man. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for this episode, this review. Until next time, may the Force be with you.
He's just another tinny, boys. Let's scrap him like the rest.
It actually sounds better when you say it.
Well, yeah, I mean, somehow it's okay.
What's up, Princess Mimi? Princess Mimi.